Okay, hello everybody. It's me again. It's Friday, about 2:15 in the afternoon. I'm sitting in my parents' garage. I just got here from work, pulled in, and all right, you guys ready for this? Hello, Mr. Toyota engine. That was meant for a VW bus I haven't owned in, I don't know, 20 years. Anyways, if you guys are ready for this, here we go. Okay, so the other day I bought a 1956 Plymouth Belvedere. This is the P29 model. This is its original color, two-tone black and white. There you go. Belvedere. Back up here. I got it for $800. Surprisingly, she's not missing hardly any parts at all. There's two pieces of trim that were missing, and I found them on eBay, so I went and ordered them, and this car is 100% complete. Let's see, the hood hinges are busted. I'm going to weld them back together and straighten them out so the hood opens properly. If you look down here, this car still has its original engine. I think that's a 277 poly, or semi-Hemi, as people like to call these things. 55-56 with the first car is produced with 12-volt electrical system, so this is going to be very easy for me to convert to a more modern alternator versus a generator. I'm going to be pulling this engine out on Tuesday, and I went and ordered a conversion kit where I can mount my 1982 318 Dodge that I pulled out of a van a long time ago into this car, along with its 727 automatic 3-speed. Originally, this car has something called a Power Flight, which is a push-button 2-speed, and I'm going to get rid of it. This car has to be reliable, and not sure how much reliability I'm going to get out of a 277 and a Power Flight 2-speed. Anyways, she's really, really straight. I mean, there's one dent in the fender right here. It looks like something fell on it, but this is going to be really easy to take out. She's not that rusty. This is all surface rust here. It's solid. Now inside the car there is rust. Underneath the carpet there's a rust hole about the size of a Coke can. And on the passenger side it's the same thing. The back floor pans are quite rusty, so I'm going to have to do some patchwork. And the rockers are also really rusty, only on one side. This side the rockers are nice and solid, so it's not too much welding, but it's a couple days worth. You can see the hood's kind of bent up here at the corner. I'm gonna have to do something about that too. But all the trim is here. By the way, the interior is gross. The seats are all just tattered, but the dashboard is really, really nice. I found the ignition lock cylinder inside the glove box, and the floors are just gross. So I'm going to be tearing out all of that. The spring seats themselves are in pretty nice shape. They're not sagging or anything, so I'm just going to pull off all this dead upholstery and have the seats recovered. Not in this original funkiness. This pattern's kind of ugly, so I'm going to do something a little bit more basic than this. It's just falling apart. But as we go back here, this is the emblem for, I think, Belvedere. The back end of this thing is full of chrome. And fins! Oh, fins! You love 50s cars because you love fins. Boy, do I love fins. So all this is complete. There's another little rust hole over here. I don't know if you can see it. Right underneath the license plate. By the way, the last time this car was registered was 1968 in Texas, and that's the 1968 Texas license plate. The floors the trunk floor is in pretty good shape. There's some soft spots. I think I'm just going to cut out and add new metal as we go along. There's what's left of the sun visors. Anyways, my channel is going to be changing. It's going to have a lot less to do with van dueling because I'm not doing it anymore. In fact, if I turn the camera around, there's Big Blue. And I haven't started her in about 2 weeks now. So I'm going to be putting Big Blue in storage here pretty soon, as soon as I can clean up the rest of my mess. And anyways, this car pretty much sat in a barn for 25 years and then sat in somebody's field for 25 years. And I've given myself a goal of having this car at least starting and driving up and down my street in a couple of months. It's going to be quite challenging. I really look forward to it. The engine swap's the first thing I'm going to be doing starting on Tuesday. Yeah, most of the videos are going to be about this Plymouth. And I'm going to be covering that engine swap, welding in the floors, doing a lot of the rust repair. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to film myself like trying to repair the seats or recover the seats myself. I think I'm just going to have them done professionally. And generally getting this car to be roadworthy in a short amount of time. By the way, I am doing a disc brake conversion to this. 1950s American car brakes are terrifying. I don't see how anyone can do freeway speeds with just drum brakes and no booster. So I'm going to be converting this to power disc brake. And this car has no power steering, which is astounding for how heavy this car is. This is like 4,000 pounds worth of steel. So anyways, guys, I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a swell day. I'm here, I'm home, and just doing some laundry. I'm about to pop some stuff in the dryer. And yeah, hope you're doing good too. I'll catch everybody later.